So, today is London Film and Comic Con and I get to see Billie Piper for the first time ever. So, I'm looking forward to that. I'm taking my camera, got my bags packed, got a cup of tea on the go, and, well, convention's already started, but no problem because my first photo op is not until like 1:30 with Maggie Service from Good Omens. And then Billie Piper's is like 2 or 3 o'clock or something, and then her panel is like 6 p.m. So today is a later start for me, which is good because I'm not a morning person right now. It's 25 past 10, and I'm going to be getting there for about 12:30. Makeup on, coat on, hat on. London Film and Comic Con, here we come.
Left town again for no reason. Hit the floor and out of the way. Nothing wrong about how I'm living. Know how long here I can lay. Time is only asking if you think of it that way.
London Film and Comic Con's a lot quieter. That doesn't even use the upstairs at the minute, it's all downstairs. Normally there's people up there, but they're all downstairs, so interesting. 10 minutes in, already bought an item. The best thing about conventions is meeting friends you've met before and even bump into other TikTokers.
My name's Crystal. Sometimes you can find me on the internet, on TikTok and Reels, doing videos, things like that. And I'm a massive Doctor Who fan.
Woo! So yeah, bump into anyone at Comic-Con. Just had my Maggie Service photo. The queue was not big, but it was also on time. I think maybe a couple minutes late, but what's a couple of minutes? Photo was fast, everything was efficient. Thumbs up. Just seen the autograph queue for Billie Piper. Looks a bit chaotic, but it looks like she's having some conversations with the fans, which is good. I'm not getting an autograph today because money. Kind of wish I had the money, but oh well, I'm getting a photo with her soon, so yay. So the downside to London Film and Comic Con is there's not that much to do aside from shop, get autos, take photos, or go to a panel. So there's not many props that you can actually pose with for free. There's like, I've seen like 3 or 4 props where you actually have to pay to get a photo with them, like TARDIS and a green screen with like other things, so like the moment from Doctor Who, and then there's something Star Wars related, but then there's things like backdrops that are free. There's a few Star Wars ones as well, but there's really not much to do to kill the time between photo ops and autographs and panels. So if like me you've only got 2 photos and a panel, it can be quite slow. This is why I came later in the day, because all my stuff was in the afternoon. My first photo was at 1:30, and then the panel for Billie later is at 6 o'clock when everything is over. So yeah, it can be quite a slow day if you don't have much to do. So there is a pub across the road if you want to. I've done that with my friend once. We went to the pub and then came back later. So just a little tip for you. So, but it's more relaxed if that's what you go for. MCM is kind of insane and busy. MegaCon, I didn't get around everything, so lfcc is a different change of pace. And that's the springtime. I think summer's slightly busier, but it is the same in the fact that there's no props to pose with, except for a few backdrops. So, right, yeah, it's almost time for my Billie photo. So the queue for Billie Piper is a huddle. They are calling diamond tickets, and so he's very loud, it's very good. But we've just decided, well, found a couple of people to sit with, and I decided to sit down and wait. So it's about 5:20. There's not much going on right now except for the cosplay masquerade, and it's really quiet. And yet the panel for Billy doesn't start for another hour, almost 50 minutes or so. It's a bit crazy how it's so late in the day. Oh well. Waiting for the panel. No videos allowed at the panel though, but I'm the furthest forward I can be. They reserved the first 6 rows for dining class, so this is the furthest I can be. Photos to come. 7 o'clock, end of MCM. Billy Piper panel was pretty good. No filming allowed, but I did get loads of photos. Feels so weird passing all the stores when they're closed. End of London Film and Comic Con. Now on the tube back to Earl's Court to get on another district line back into the city. So it was an okay day. It was more relaxed than MCM, but that's because there's just not as much things to do. So it really depends on what you want for a convention. If you're just going for like photos and autographs, it's good. It's cheaper than most of them. About the same as Americon, cheaper than MCM. So if you're looking for cost, lfcc is good. If you're looking for lots of photos with props and free things to do, not so good. But yeah, it's still a good day out. And Billy Piper was good in her panel. The crowd wasn't as receptive as some of the other panels that I've been to, but I think that's just because maybe we're all tired, as you can probably tell. Yeah, it was good fun. It was good fun. I enjoyed it. Will I be back for another one? All depends on the guests.